What's up guys, welcome back to another Logic Pro X tutorial video. Today I'm a little bit sick, sadly, but we'll be going over some FL Studio workflow tips inside of Logic Pro X. So you'll see I have a drum machine instance loaded up here, just simple crate digger, nothing too fancy. Sorry if I have like voice cracks in this video or my voice sounds super dumb, not my fault, I'm sorry, I'm sick. But yeah, here we have the drum machine designer, whatever pieces you want. If you open the piano roll, oh my gosh, open the piano roll, you can draw in things. Exactly, you can draw stuff in. But the main thing is there's three tabs up here. There's score, which is for, watch, let me draw some things in, which is for like orchestration and things like that. Uh, but we're going to be looking at the step editor. Now, when you have an empty MIDI region, this window will appear, and basically what you can do is you can go down to like something like a kick, for instance, and you can hit Command and draw in kicks at different velocities too. Like I can go down to here, or I can go all the way up to the top. Or you can like just drag in, like if you're creating a hi-hat pattern per se. Obviously that's not exactly what we want, but look, you can, sorry, I'm probably killing your ears. You can change the velocities, you can drag around, and it's really useful. But anyway, let's delete those. I'm just using the arrow keys and the delete key to delete these. I don't feel like getting a marquee tool out and freaking highlighting all of them and deleting them. But anyway, so what we do here is, say we have two kicks and we want to put a snare right there. We go, we find the snare. Oh, whoops, I put the kick on the wrong spot. You kind of have to go slightly right of where you want to be. Too early. And then we can like loop that or something. And I know it's a really dumb drum pattern, but we have a little bit of something right here, so. Not the best drum pattern ever, but you get the point. So that's the step editor feature. And basically to get all these lanes, at first you might see something empty. Let's clear this. Clear lane set. You'll see something empty, you'll be like, but what do I do? And basically you go to lanes, you go to new lane set for GM drums. And boom, they all pop up. There it is. And then you're gonna be like, oh wait, but I can't, where do I draw stuff? I can't do anything. Well, you have no MIDI region, so you need to right click and create an empty MIDI region, and then you can use a step editor like you would in FL Studio. Anyway, it's not the same, obviously, they're different DAWs, but for all of you who are wondering, oh my gosh, how can I program my drums like they do in FL Studio? I really want that channel rack feature. This is how it is. Now, another feature we'll be going over is pitched drums, like pitched hi-hats, pitched snares, things like that. And basically, it's a really common theme in FL Studio that when you import a drum sound, that you pitch it up in the piano roll and things like that. So basically, for example, here, let's say I want this kick on C1. And I was like, ooh, that sounds really good. Actually, let's go with the snare. I want this snare. So the snare's over here. Exactly, you get the point. There's a snare. But I was like, ooh, I want there to be like a little snare roll here, and I want it to, like sort of pitch down. So I want it to go boop, boop, boop. So you drag it down, and you're like, wait, it's not pitching. Just giving me other sounds. I don't want other sounds. I don't want a kick here. I want a snare. What's going on? Well, basically what happens is each note is a trigger in Logic Pro X. So what happens is when you load up a drum instance or an Ultra Beat instance, like C1 is a trigger for the kick drum. It's not the kick drum across all of the notes. Specific notes are triggering those sounds. So basically, what you have to do is you have to get an EXS24 sampler instrument. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to load up a new software instrument track. I'm going to go to the EXS24 sampler, which is down here. Go to stereo. You can go to multi-output if you... It's a little more complex. We won't get into that right now. But basically what you do is you go to edit and you drag your sample into here. So I've already done this with with some snares, and basically now you'll see in my edit window that I have a couple of snares laid out in different sections. And what you can do is you set the low and the high point. You make sure pitch is selected and one shot doesn't have to be selected. I recommend that it's selected. And basically what you do is you set low and high points, pitch is on, and then when you play your keyboard, it pitches up to exactly, there you go. Now you have pitch drums. So now when we go into the piano roll, P to open up the piano roll. We're not going to go in the step editor this time. We're going to go down to here. We're going to choose one. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. And we're going to pitch it down or pitch it up. Okay, it's not really the most musical thing ever, but the point is, that's how you get pitch drums effects and pitch anything, really. You can load anything into the EXS24 sampler. It is simply just a sampler instrument. But yeah, that's two quick little ways to get FL Studio workflow tips and tricks into Logic Pro X and utilize some of the same workflow techniques that are in FL Studio in Logic Pro X. Now, I'm sure there's other ways to emulate more FL Studio things, like the playlist and things like that, which is, already over here. But if you guys have any cool recommendations for that, let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up if you want more content. Thumbs down if you're one of those guys. Subscribe, please, to stay updated. Hey, if you're a hater, subscribe so you can be the first one to dislike my videos. That's what I like to say. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.